Hello everybody, Gingershadow here, and welcome back to our Minecraft mod review with me. And today it has been a while, it's been a very long while, but the Bleach anime mod has updated. Huzzah, huzzah, a bit excited much. So yeah, it's been like 11 odd months-ish so since the last update, and yeah. New stuff's here, and it's some pretty interesting stuff. Now, I should mention straight away, before anything else though, maker of mod did say probably shouldn't do videos and stuff with it for at least a few days so we could figure out all the bugs, because there might be bugs and stuff. But I was kind of already in the middle of making all this stuff when he went and said that, and then I've been thinking the rest of the day, I really want to do Bleach stuff with the new update. I want to talk about it. I want to review it. So, we're doing a review, but I will say that now, yeah, there could be bugs and stuff, and in the coming days, week or so, they probably will get fixed. But I saw the stuff that's in it, and it's pretty cool. So, we're taking a look. But okay, the Bleach mod, it's been around for a very, very long time. It's one of the first anime mods I started playing with in Minecraft. It's one that is very dear to my heart, and it's got so much cool stuff in it. So we're going to go over bits and pieces kind of briefly, then we're going to look at the new stuff as well. So, right, Bleach mod. You join the world, dun. Depending on how you set the config, will depend on how things develop for you. So, depending on how you set the config, you might get yourself a faction selector. You can use that to pretty much just select your faction: Quincy, Shinigami, Human, and Hollow. The other four kind of base factions. They're also, I didn't know these existed, faction selectors, just to make you that race. So I guess if you had like custom NPCs and you're playing on a server or something, that would let you just become that race just by clicking on it. So for example, yeah, I grab this, I click on this, it just gives me the option of Shinigami. Cool. Interesting little bit. So yeah, that's one thing. Another method is basically you growing into what you want to be. You make certain conditions and you transform into that thing, which then opens up a whole bunch of other races, including like the Shinigami, the Hollow, the Quincy, the Human. The Human's what you'd start as typically, and if you want to become other things, like say a hole, I don't know why you'd want to be that. Well, simple, you'd want to become that so you can transform into other things, like the Fullbringer, like the Visored, and bits and pieces like that. There are other races basically you can turn into. So that's a whole developmental thing. We'll look at that a bit more in a little minute. Before that though, Ryatsu, this stuff. Oh, you're going to need so much of this stuff. It is the base material for so many things. Kill a spiritual being and you'll get some, aka Hollows, Shinigami, a deep said holes to the afterlife, things like that. From that, you can then make a block of it, with 9 of it, cool. You can make soul cloth using a block of it and 4 of it. Soul cloth you're going to need for a lot of the outfits, which, yeah, there are a few of those. And soul steel, which is made from an iron surrounded by it. Soul steel is used for weapons and bits, things like that. There's also spirit candy. 8 sugar surrounding 1 block will restore about 60-ish of your spiritual energy, which, yeah, you can see the little bar on the right. We have spiritual energy to start us off, so quickly just go for the buttons. Buttons for this. There is an activate item, activate power, bleach stats, deactivate item, and flash step. So to flash step, you have to have an outfit on. Well, it depends. You can change the config so you can just flash step whenever you want. But typically, by default, you've got to have the outfit on depending on what class you're on. So I'm a human right now. I can't really have an outfit. So I can just flash step, apparently, for free. That's cool. Or it's because I'm wearing this outfit. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's because I'm wearing that outfit. Wow, I didn't even know. Typically, got the corresponding outfit. That get changed. I mean, I got changed. I mean, typically, if you got a Quincy, you wear the Quincy outfit. Shinigami, you wear the Shinigami outfit. Wear the full outfit of clothing, though, and you can then use the flash step. That's cool. Activate item, activate power. Those more correspond to if you have an item or a power to activate. As a human right now, I don't have a power or anything to activate right now. So, again, that'll be more relevant as we progress. The Shinai, the first weapon you're going to go to get your hands on. 5 damage. Regular attack speed the same as a sword, except it's far superior to pretty much any swords, sugarcane, and a stick. Why is it superior? It never breaks. It never breaks, and if you go beat things up with it, you will gain spiritual energy up until about 200. Once you reach 200, after that, the Shinai becomes useless, and at that point, you have to upgrade to a better weapon, depending on what class you are. But yeah, if I go over and start beating up things for a second. Oh, there we go. Took a little minute there. With that, my spiritual energy has just increased. So if I look at my thing now, my base spiritual energy is now 53. Okay, now, oh, this is the stat menu, by the way. There's a bunch of stats. Strength, you hit things harder. Agility, you move a bit quicker. Endurance, supposed to help with spiritual defense and stuff, and you also gain more hearts bit by bit. Weapon increases melee weapon damage, mainly the Zambak Tones, things like that, and your Shinai. Range increases things like Quincy bows. Magic doesn't really do anything right now because there is no keto or anything like that. And ratio control and ratio manipulation are things apparently to do with certain requirements to meet and stuff, but I don't think it actually does so much to do with stats. Also, 53! That's a new one. That's a very new one. I've never seen it go 53 before. It used to always go up in things of 5. I don't know if that's a recent change or if that's just because I'm human. But yeah, basically beat things up. It can even be animals. I had to build quite a few animals there to actually get some energy up, so that took a fair minute. But yeah, beat things up. You'll slowly but surely gain energy. You can adjust how much energy or how quickly you gain energy in the config. So you can set the number to be a lot higher, and thus less hits will mean more energy. Cool. There's also books. If you go into the menu here, there is a Bleach Guidebook. It just gives you the guidebook. This thing will give you base information. It's a bit outdated now because certain things have switched about, so probably don't rely on it too much. But, I mean, you could look at it and see if some stuff works, but certain transformations and stuff won't work now. But things like the command Bleach dash KD, that still holds true, bits of that. But I don't know, there's information in here. It's not all up to date because of the recent update, so until that gets changed, but I mean, it tells you here things like, you know, flash stat, there's controls, things about how what stats are meant to do, and bits and pieces like that. There's just stuff in here. Also a command book that tells you some command things, also handy, so they're a thing. But also pills. At least I call them pills. They're not really little orby things. Kill certain holloway people, and they will occasionally drop one of these. What do? They increase your stats, basically. Stats cap out at like 100, I do believe. And yeah, basically eating one of these will increase your stats. So for example, if I eat strength a bunch and click the right button, now my strength will go up. Cool. Also, this one exists. I never knew this one existed. There's a stat random button. I didn't know that. I'd never seen this thing before. Okay, I have no idea if it's new or if it's been in all along. I just never noticed it. But I've never seen a holo drop it. But yeah, basically it'll give you a random stat. Go! Now, the more advanced weapons. We have got the Zanpakuto. Zanpakutos can be made using 2 Ryatsu blocks and a soul steel. We have got the Quincy Pendant with 4 soul steel and a Ryatsu block. We have got the Quincy Pentacle, the star pendant thing, which requires the original pendant plus an R4 source steel. Now, as you can see there, it actually does say elemental points 400, base Ryatsu 200, weapon 15. That's released Zanpakuto into Shikai, so that's a thing. Also, then there's a pendant, spiritual power 10. So you have to have over 10 spiritual power to release it, also be a Quincy. And then you get the Quincy Pentacle. Range 15, ratio manipulation 20. So there you go. They're requirements you need in order to transform this into its bow form. So there's that. There's also this thing, I can't pronounce its name, but basically the lightsaber thing that is totally not a sword, but totally is a sword. Yes, it costs 70 energy to activate it, 5 weapon, 10 manipulation to summon it up, and you get the sword thing. And then there's this glovey thing. No set requirements, unlock path and guidebook. Cool, but to use this stuff, we need to actually, you know, become races and things like that. Also, it's just, there's tons of, like, little item stuff here. Tons of blocks, things, some of the stuff you find in things like Wakemundo, which is a total dimension you can go to. And some of it's just blocks you can make using Ryatsu. Cool, like, yeah, like, well, that's just cobble Ryatsu and thingy. And yeah, it's just so you can build fun buildings. Also, these things, these are really cool. The paper balls, I really love these. They are very expensive. Soul cloth and paper gets you 8 of them. And then there's the one down here. There's the paper wool, which, yeah, 5 of it, using 5 of the other paper wool. And sticks, and I think this stuff looks great. I love these things. And, I mean, yeah, the blocks, if you're good at building, you can make some really interesting builds with it, I imagine. Clothes! Clothes. Oh, there's so many of them, and oh, there's so many cool outfits. One of my personal favorites I'm currently wearing. But, yeah, so getting started, beforehand, I started running off with the Shinai to get my training energy up. Another way to get your training energy up a bit quicker would be to use the Academy uniforms. So, male Academy uniform using a lapis, soul cloth, and white wool. I mean, yes, you have to kill hulls before you can get this. And then 2 for the pants, lapis, and blue wool. And then the red variation. It says male and female, but whatever. I prefer wearing the red one personally because I think it looks killer. But if you wear this at the same time and use the Shinai, you will gain energy a bit quicker. I don't know the exact amount quicker, but you will gain a bit quicker. Also, these, I believe these have now become requirements? Yeah, I believe these are now part of the requirement in order to transform into your preferred race. So if you want to become a Shinigami, you actually need to get these. Well, if you want to become a Shinigami through the transforming pathing method. There's also the male skill uniform and the female skill uniform. But yeah, I never noticed that the skirt has a little texture thing to it. That's cool. Never noticed that. But yeah, this is just basic clothing. It provides some armor toughness, but no armor rating. So, I mean, it helps with something. And, I mean, as far as an outfit goes, I mean, it looks very good. I mean, yeah, if you like to do roleplay stuff or you just want to dress up like, you can. If you're not too keen on the armor rating stuff, you can use mods like Armor's Workshop. Not Armor's Workshop. Not Armor's Workshop. Cosmetic armor. If you use things like cosmetic armor, you can wear the armor, but still have good armor on underneath. If you just want to look like skill, but have like iron armor, you know, things that really help. Now this is the female outfit, which not really my kind of look, but you know, but it is there, and yeah, just bits of wool, bits of string, bits of wool, bits of string. The shoes are the same leather and wool. Ba-dim. So yeah, that's some of the base outfits. Then you go into the fancier outfits that you can get. Like, okay, this thing confuses me. I don't know why this thing's so weird, but we'll get to that in a second. They've got the Shinigami outfit. You're going to want to get one of these. Or you're going to want to murder a lot of Shinigami to get yourself some of these. The Shinigami outfit requires 5 soul cloth and 3 black wool. 4 soul cloth and 3 black wool. Or 2 bits of wood and 2 soul cloth for these sandals. And yeah, depending on, again, which thing you pick to be, you're going to need this outfit as well to access your spiritual energy. As I said before, you can use it for flash stepping. But you can also use it as defense. If you start getting attacked, your spiritual energy will protect you. It will defend against attacks up to a certain limit before it hits your hearts. So build up your spiritual energy. Boom, you've got extra defense, you've got extra energy, you've got extra ability to run around. Cool, cool, cool. Going a step higher, there's the Captain's outfit, there's the Quincy outfit, the Better Quincy outfit, the Arankar outfit, the Soul Chain. That's required for, I believe, becoming a whole? I think it's becoming a whole, which... yeah, that's kind of the first step of becoming a Shinigami. And for that, 5 soul steel and iron bars. It's an item, definitely. It's not one I particularly have used very much. I also got Ashido. I think his name is pronounced Ashido. Ashido's cloak. This thing's quite expensive, but it's very cool looking when it wants to work. 3 mask shards, 4 silk cloth, and a captain's cloak. I don't know what's up with it. It used to have, like, it looks like this right now. It's not meant to. It's meant to have, like, a whole thing on your back, a thing on your arm and that. I don't know what's happening with it. In this version, I tried putting on, it just doesn't want to work with me. I don't know why. It's very weird. But yeah, so Captain's Cloak, though, it's base top plus more Ryatsu stuff. There is, yeah, the Quincy stuff, which is blue wool and some more soul cloth. More blue wool, more soul cloth, blue wool, soul cloth. And then the advanced Quincy top, which is a bit better than the previous one. Again, more spiritual stuff, even more spiritual stuff, and even more spiritual stuff. A rank outfit, slightly different. You're going to need to get yourself some soul quartz. Soul quartz are made from soul quartz bits as well, or you can just pick up the soul quartz block thing. Basically, though, to get this stuff, you have to go to Wikamundo. That's just a requirement. And then you saw that stuff before. Then Soul Chain. Dun, dun, dun. So, yeah, kill outfits and stuff. How do you become the races, though? Right. Okay. Let's give this a try. So, the requirements for these have changed slightly, so I'm going to have to see if I can get these correct and trying. I'll try some of them. I can't say I'm just going to try all of them, because some of them require you to, like, kill things and stuff, but... right. Now... I'm looking at the changelog right here, just to make sure I get those correct. To become a whole, your base spiritual power has to be over 100 and die, or your spiritual power has to be over 30. Wear the chain, so I'll wear this thing, which, yeah, when you wear this thing, it gives you slowness and stuff. It's supposed to also take down to, like, kill you and things, but I believe that might be when you're... I'm not actually sure when that actually happens. I think it's a thing of, like, when you're a whole... it counts down to you becoming a hollow? I've never actually really tried that once. I guess that's something we could give a go at in a minute. But okay, let's say, though, we do want to become a whole first. So there was that one. There's also get your spiritual energy above 50, wear the chain, and right-click Ryatsu blocks. Okay, I've got 53. I'm currently wearing the chain. Right-click Ryatsu block. Okay, I just did that. It took the chain and gave me an extra 20 spiritual energy. That wasn't what I was expecting it to do. Okay, so I don't know if that's a glitch or if it's maybe doing that, but it's giving me an extra 20 energy. It's turning me into... okay, you know what? Maybe we just try the other method. Maybe we try the method where we die once we've got more than 100 spiritual energy, which actually, as it turns out, is going to be quite easy because apparently this is just a glitch. Now it's at 100. Okay, I'm guessing 100 is like the max I can get up to. Okay, keep inventory on, set world spawn, and die. I'm now a whole. There we go. So that one did work. So with that, the spirit chain should now be counting down to my demise. Although, maybe it won't because I'm currently in creative mode. Oh, wait, I'm not wearing the chain. Oh, wait. Oh, no, I've got my chain on. Oh, you just come with a chain now. Oh, cool. I had no idea that was a thing. Alright, well, I'm now on a fucking timer. Where is the timer, though? I don't know. It said there would be a timer that would count down, unless maybe it tells your route at some point. But okay, anyway, now that we're a hole, we now have some options. We can either become a Shinigami, a holo, or that's kind of it. Because that is your option when you become the hole. So, say we want to become a Shinigami. In this case, we'll become a Shinigami. Wear Academy clothes, have your weapon a score over 8, and right-click a Ryatsu with a Shinai. So, okay, we've got the Academy clothes. We'll put on these Academy clothes here. Cool. Now we'll just quickly grab ourselves a Shinai, right? And then we'll go and quickly right-click a Ryatsu, block, badoom. Oh, no, wait a minute. Weapon's only 5. There's my issue. Quickly now. I mean, I'm going to become a holo if the timer just takes down, which I don't know where the timer is, but it's somewhere. If I grab the points for weapon, there we go. I literally just, for some reason, my brain just thought strength. Your strength's at 11, you'll be fine. No. Okay, now do it. Put clothes on, click, thing. There we go. Now it works. So we get an extra 25 energy. Cool. It doesn't click clothes. It does transform the Shinai into a Zanpakuto though. Cool. But the Zanpakuto. Now I'm Shinigami. Shift right click, and it now shows up this menu, which is slightly changed. So you get this stuff as before, but now it will tell you what your Shikai is. And it's got this menu here, which tells you how many holos you've killed of particular types or something. So that's cool. From here, we can now try and become a Visored if we wanted to, in which case, be a Shinigami, have holo points over 20, need a Mask Shard. Okay, Mask Shards, holos. Shall we take a look at those then? There's quite a few of them. Huh. Looks also to note, it looks like they've changed the requirements from you have to wear an outfit corresponding to your class to just be wearing an outfit of some sort. Does that have to be the same outfit? Like, let's say if I've got, like, say, Quincy, bits, but also that one. No, just have 3 items of spiritual clothing on. And it basically counts. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know they made that little change. Oh, also, so just before we quickly look at holos, also one last thing as well. The Captain's Cloak is so cool for no reason because you can alter it. So right now, currently, we've got it looking like this. Cool. What if we want to change it? Let's say we want to take its arms off. In that case, right-click this thing. Ba-doom. It's took an arm off. A bit of an arm off. Right-click it again. It's took more of the arm off. But yeah, so right arm 4, then just shift right-click. And badoom, left arm 4 as well. And with that, we'd now get a sleeveless captain's uniform, which I do enjoy. There's also some other things you can do. You can right-click this thingy here. That will make it a different type. So in that case, it will close the cloak over, which not my preferred method. Not my preferred look with it. Click it again, cloak version 2. At that point, it's like you've slipped your top part down. Again, not my preferred look. And then going again. That's all the ones for that. Also, shift right click, as long as it's not set in the config to only work in creative mode, and you can set your squad number. So in that case, I can go up to, squad 11. And you get the symbol on your back, which also is really cool. I love the Captain's Cloak. It's such a cool item, just because of the stuff you can do. Also, yeah, you can go to squad 0 and stuff too. Also, click a wool block. Boom. I now have a scarf. Shift right click. I now have a belt. If you're into that type of thing, not really for me, to be honest. Let's say I want rid of them, though. Okay, let's get rid of the belt and stuff like that. Just shift and right-click and shift-right-click on this cauldron. Boom, ba-doom. They're now gone. Also, if you want to repair the arms, just right-click on a Ryatsu block. Boom, arms back. Shift-right-click with block on the Ryatsu block. Boom, arms back. So the Ryatsu block restores the cloak. So, just, yeah, quick little thing on the Captain's Cloak. Because it's an item worth just mentioning, because it's such a cool, customizable item, and it looks really cool. Also to briefly go over the last blocks I forgot to mention as well. These things are in. I have no idea when they got added, but yeah, these are in too. They are the squad blocks. They are made from cobblestone, white wall, and soul cloth, and then basically you can customize it to be whatever squad you want. So yeah, just use the stuff required if you want to get certain squads, so Cell Squad, Black Quill, and Emerald, Most of them basically require an Emerald, some type of Will, or a Diamond if you want to be at Zero Squad. But yeah, there, again, really cool blocks. If you want to roleplay, build a really cool building, build a squad-type building, there you go. But right, on to the things you can spawn in and find and dan. Hell butterflies! They exist. Also holes, you'll find them floating around. Take your Zanpakuto, right-click them, badoom, they'll send a hell butterfly, and you'll get yourself some free Ryatsu. Very cool. You also find these hoes. They're bad ones. They're very deceptive. They're not the ones you want to right-click. As you can see, when you've got a healthy thing on, you can see their health saying it's 1, so yes, you just ignore those. Also, you'll find Shinigami floating around. They'll help fight against holos when they see them, or attack you if you set them to, or attack you if you're a holo, if you set them to. They're fun. Also, so, it's rare, but you can spawn a captain. There we go! I literally got 2 within 3 clicks now. That's only after I spawned in like 20 others. But yeah, the Shinigami captains, they're like boss type things, essentially. They're like one of the strongest things you'll fight in this. And yeah, they just have captain cloaks, varying different designs, and they're really, really cool. Right, holos, there's a bunch of those. There we go, there's a Stalker holo. So 70 health currently. Depending on the difficulty you set the game to, their health seems to alter. So right now it's set to normal, so if I go to difficulty hard, I summon one. Also currently 70. But if I go to difficulty easy, I summon one, it's now 50. Also, if you put it on normal or higher, some holos will have effects, like, yeah, the snake here. The snake here, when it hits you, on normal or higher, can poison you. That's cool. But yeah, so, strike these things down, you'll do bits of damage. If you have higher weapon, higher strength, you'll do even more damage. So that's the thing. Also, I believe I get told, by getting hit, you're supposed to build up your holo points, but I'm pretty sure you can only do that when you're a human. Let's Bleach Kitty, set, faction. No! No, I didn't mean to do that. Back. Oh, yeah, there we go. I'm getting hit. I'm slowly but surely building the holo points up. Oh, feck. This isn't a good respawn point. Ow! Also there, because I died as a human by holes and da-da-da, it's now turned me into a hole. Okay, so yeah, when you're a human, build up your holo points. If you do that, then you can become a visor later as a Shinigami. Cool. But just to quickly look at some of the other holos that are available, we get the Wasp holo, which is an absolute terror when it comes after you because it sucks away your spiritual energy. The Golem, which is a fecker, to put it slightly. The thing punt kicks you, and you go flying from it, and it puts you on fire, or it kicks you into the air. Spider, it makes you drowsy. The Blaze, it's just kind of there. The Hole, the bad one. It's Grand Fischer. And if you try to touch it and stuff, it'll Grand Fischer you. Also get things like the Lizards, the Monkey, the Honey Badger. Then some more. We've got the Pterodactyl. We've got the Scorpion. We've got the Bird. We've got the Worm. We've got the Ore one. The Ore one apparently is supposed to be a thing where if you find Emerald, Gold, or Diamond Ore, it could transform into it. I've never seen it happen, but apparently could happen. I don't know if it still can happen, but that's the thing. There's a small lizard that you'd normally find away Commando. I've got the Wolf. Just a little bit hanging off it again. Weird. And then, yeah, we've got the... Oh, that's the lizard again. And then there's going a grade higher. There's the MENOS Grande. Basically, that'll spawn at the end of Hollow Baits, or if you go into a Commando and play around the MENOS Gardens. Also, the other MENOSes, aka the ones with the cool mask designs that look really, really cool. There's also this thing, the evolution of them, but I don't think it can spawn yet. That's just that it's still, I think it's like a work in progress thing, but it looks really cool, and it has a spawn egg, and it's there. But, yeah, I guess the future possibility thing. But yeah, so that's Hollows. Cool. So, you kill them, get spiritual energy, kill them, you may occasionally get a little pill to boost your power. Hit them with your weapon stuff to boost your spiritual energy. All that shebang. Let them hit you as a human. Build up your holo points so you can be trying to become a visor later. Cool. Aside from that stuff, though, they also drop masks, which you can see here. Some of them, like, say the Ore. Back. Some of them, like, say the Ore and Grand Fischer Mask, you can't really wear those, because have you seen the size of their faces? They're absolutely fucking massive. So these kind of ones, you can break down into more mask shards, because they're larger. Cool. Mask shards, by the way, just to show them off, yeah, they can get used to craft various things like Hollow Bait, Bear Mask, and obviously Thingy's Cloak, along with the book, so that's cool. On that, the other masks, though, they all can get worn. So you get, like, the Bat Mask, boom. You can put it on your face. It will cost you spiritual energy normally. So if I go into survival, if I type in the thing correct, there we go. Having the mask on would actually just drain my spiritual energy away as time goes by. I feel like it's going quicker since the update. I don't know if that is true or not. It looks like it's going quicker than before though. Basically, it'll give you an effect and it'll drain your energy away as you're wearing it until you reach under 100, at which point it will come off you. The Bat Mask gives you night vision a lot. Not all of them, but pretty much all of them will give you some type of effect. So, like, the Spider one gives you jump boost ability. The Blaze one gives you speed. The Snake one, which is plopping that on, which has got more kind of designy thing to it, will, like, poison things when you hit them. The Golem, same deal, kind of does anything. I think this one looks quite cool. It lets you put things on fire. The Wasp Mask is one of my personal favourites. When you hit a hollow, you'll regain spiritual energy. You'll suck spiritual energy out of them into you. It's arguably one of the better ones. But then I've also got the tippity top of, like, low tier. Well, for one, it looks really, really cool. The Stalker Mask. It gives you a strength buff. You get stronger, you hit harder. It's really cool. The Wolf one I don't believe does anything. Until the Scorpion one apparently makes you hit really hard. I was told that in the comments. So, without the mask, I do 6. With the Stalker Mask, I do 22. With the Scorpion Mask, I think that's 37. Naturally, though, having a higher, having a mask that's going to give you more better effects, this is actually going to drain more energy. But yeah, there's a bunch of these. They're really cool. The Grand Fischer Mask is another one that you can't really fit on your face and it does anything. Because, like, what's the Grand Fischer Mask meant to do? It doesn't even show on your face. It's not meant for humans. It's meant for hollows. For a different thing. Also, kill MENOS Grande at the end of a hollow bait. Which, that's this thing here. Which by hollow baits, you just make one. Bloop. Using a mass shard, reacts to blocks, you place it down, you right click it, and basically it'll make hollows fall from the sky. So just, yeah, there you go. It'll just start, that's it running now, basically. And just bit by bit hollows will fall from the sky, then at the end, MENOS Grande will come down. Then there's a small chance of dropping a Giganta, so you take the Giganta, shift right click with it, and you go to Wake Commando. Cool, you'll find little lizards on the surface, and if you go below the surface, there we are. Find the MENOS Gardens. There'll be tons of holes in this place, along with tons and tons of MENOS. So, that's the thing. It's a scary place, and a lot of things in it hit really hard. Also, if you want to leave, shift right click again. Boom, you're back. Also, if I remember correctly as a human, if you eat mass shards, you gain hollow points. So actually, yeah, if I quickly ate enough of this to get up to 20, then become a Shinigami, I should then be able to become a Vizard, correct? There we go, up to 23, one too many. Okay, so at this point, I could go through the Vert thing again, but I'm not going to. I'm going to do / Bleach thingy set faction, space, Shinigami. With that, I'm now a Shinigami again. So yeah, the requirements to become a Vizard were have your hull points over 20 and eat a mass shard. Okay then. Nom nom nom. Or not nom. What? Okay, this is a weird one. So, yeah, the changelog definitely says become a Vizard, be a Shini, hollow points SP over 20, which is 22 right now, and yeah, eat a mass shard, which it's not letting me. So, that one's either bugged or something's wrong or I'm doing it wrong. Very possible as well. I'm just doing it wrong because I'm missing something important. But, yeah, I think beforehand the way to become a Vizard was to become a Fullbringer, going human then Fullbringer, or something along those lines, and then to becoming a Shinigami from a Fullbringer or something like that, like you become Vizard instead. That was a whole different pathing thing, but now it's supposed to be like this, and it's not letting me, which is sad, because this is supposed to lead on to the next thing I wanted to show off, which I guess I'm just going to use the cheat way of doing it then. We're going to become a Vizard, not a Vastalordi. That's a Vastalordi, as far as I know, aren't things in this yet. Eventually, maybe one day, hopefully. Very hopefully. Right, we're now a Vizard. Cool. What does a Vizard do? Well, let's get this new little thing here. It says Mask 1. Okay, so what does that mean? It means for 1 second, I can put a mask on. So you remember those power buttons we had before? Activate power. Okay, why are you not working? It's meant to do a thing right now, and for some reason it's not. That's quite odd. Why are you not doing the thing? Okay, I'm not sure why that's not working in that world, because I got it working in my test world. This is my test world. This is where I was playing around with the new features and stuff before I went and did any bits and pieces. So, right, okay, quick thing. I've got this sword. I just called it Lost Fame. Right now it's maybe a darkness type blade. Currently has 1,000 points. If I activate R, and then transforms into its, well, if I accept... What's the thing? Is activate item, activate power... Which one is it? Yeah, activate item being the first one. That'll activate my Zanbakuto and turn it into its Shikai mode. Cool. Once it, basically for that to happen, you have to get 400 points in the stats. Depending on which element you go for, you can get the most of. It'll turn into that sword, so you get fire, ice, poison, healing, earth, wind, light, dark. Then you get smaller varying types, so you don't get anything over 100. You'll get normal, which is just extra strength. There is lightning. There is water. If you mix like water and or ice and fire, you get water. If you mix wind and light, you'll get lightning, and that will change the type of your sword. You can also change it using the command here, set type. So let's say I want the Lunar Blade, which is dark and light. Badoom, I now have the Lunar Blade. Also, getting my spiritual energy back for this next bit. Spirits, there we go. Yes, you get the Lunar Blade. Badoom, hold right click with that, fire it. Launches the deck, so it gets potential essentially. Very cool. Also gives you a strength and speed buff, which is also nice. So yeah, that's the Zanpakuto stuff. It's pretty cool. Dun dun dun. Lunar Blade in particular is awesome. Just destroys things and uses energy to... How much does it cost? Like 30, 40 energy it costs. I think it's about 30 odd. Yeah, so that's the swords and stuff. That's... Just briefly quickly mention that. The thing I was going to lead on to though, as a Visored, you can then click the button to summon a mask. I don't know why it doesn't want to work in my main world. I've clearly done something wrong. But in my test world, where I just set myself to become a Visored, I could just do this. So... yeah, also if I go into... well, actually, I'll just show this quickly. If I activate the mask, as you see, it will drain energy very quickly, but while I'm in this form, it will give you... it doesn't matter which mask you've got this, by the way. The mask is just purely for cosmetic look. Basically, you get a strength boost activating this. You'll do more damage. And also to point out, I have no hollow stuff in this, so that's also odd. The mask, it goes up to a max of, I believe, 10, where you get 10 seconds, and then it will turn itself off. Or your energy will run out first. One of the two. But I believe it's supposed to go up to 10, and then... it counts down from there. So, like, if I go back again, I go back into survival. But yeah, this is one of the new features. We had the, well, new/old features. An old feature that's been reworked. Visored was in before. The ability to activate mask power was in before, which was meant to give you a strength boost. Cool. But there was never a mask part. They never actually gave you a mask. Now you can. Now you can just turn a mask on, which is awesome. So, yeah, mask is currently at 10. Activate that. And for some reason, it's now not counting down. Why are you not counting 10? Also, where did I get those hollow points from? The Feckery. Okay, I'm confused because beforehand it was counting down. I could only keep it on for so many seconds, and now it's not. Damn it, Bleach Mod! Why are you doing this to me? Right, whatever. The point being, if you can figure out how it all works, which I mean, again to point out, the thing Maker did say, there could be bugs and bits and stuff, and it could just be me making my own bugs at this point. I don't know, but yeah, the big bug fixes and stuff fixed, so all these features should work fine by like they said give it like a week or so. So basically, he's getting bug reports and stuff in. He's just working out from there. But yeah, these features should work in survival once the time comes. But yeah, so get to the mask. Cool. What if you want a different mask? Where you can set the mask slash badum badum. Wrong thing. There we go. Go set mask. If you start with number 1, badum, you get the snake mask. 2. Wolf Mask, 3, Stalker Mask, 4, Pterodactyl, 5. I believe there's like 20 of these or something. Like, there's quite a few. And yeah, basically just whatever button you select will be the one that you end up with. This one... okay, I think that's meant to be the half mask. It's maybe the half mask, aka, if I quickly grab it, it's maybe this one. There are 2 extra masks. There's this one which is made from 9 hollow shards. It's the most powerful mask for a long, long time. If your spiritual energy is 500 above, you'll get a full mask. If your spiritual energy, which you can just set using set thingamajig, is lower, ends up as a half mask. So that's the thing. And, yeah, basically you get a big power boost from the thing. It drains quite a lot of energy, though. Then, developing that mask even further, you can get the Vastal Lordy mask. You can get a bunch of other hollow mask things. You can put this on, and you get this thing, which is even more powerful. And it follows the same rule set. If you have less... wait, what? Oh, they remove it. It did as well. Ha! It used to be a thing where the mask... like, you only got, like, half the mask if you never had enough energy. I guess they removed that. Oh. I mean, it looked kind of silly when you only had half of one of these masks anyway, whereas this mask here, if you had, like, less... This mask looks cooler with half mask. That's what I think. Whereas this one looks cool only when it's full. But yeah, this thing is just uber powerful. It gives you regeneration, and I don't know why, because it comes off you when your energy drops below 100. And, like, your hearts never go down normally before your energy goes to below 100, because nothing ever hits you hard enough to get through your spiritual defense, so... It's odd. But yeah, these are really cool masks. But yeah, you wear them, they drain spiritual energy, dun, dun, dun. But what if you want to just put one on like this? Well, currently right now, I think with the half mask going the wrong way, I think that's a bug. Okay, but going back to where we were before the spiritual energy, number 9 is this guy's mask. Cool. It's not actually like a proper hollow form mask, but it's in there. And then you get this one, number 10, which, yeah, I thought that would be the end. No. Wait a second. It did go down! It did! I knew I wasn't crazy. I knew it happened. Why did you decide to go down now then? Oh, wait, is it because I put the miss? Oh, is it because I put one of the masks on? Also, wait a minute, I've got 500 and it's... Oh, it's over 5. I guess it has to be over 500, it's 550. Oh, I guess putting this on was the trigger then. But wait, I had masks on before. I'm so confused. I don't know why the counter just started there, but for some reason it did. But anyway, mask number 12, mask number 13. I guess now I've been a broken one. I've also just activated my sword. That's no help. Mask number 14, or maybe it's just going off really quick. Oh wait, hold on. I think the timer is just triggering now. No, this one just doesn't want to come on. Mask number 13 just doesn't want to come on. Number 14 does. Number 15 does. Yeah, okay, certain masks just don't want to come on. Or they're appearing in the wrong part of my body. I'm not sure which. But yeah, there we go. Number 18, Monkey Mask. Number 19, Theme Mask. And final one, number 20, the Golem Mask, that's it. But yeah, I have no idea how you change the masks naturally in the world. I don't know if it's just maybe random which one you get from the get-go, and that's just the one you're stuck with. Or if you could just always use the command, even if you're not creative, or even if you're not up. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, that's the hollow mask feature. It's really cool. Yeah, I love the fact you can just shove on. There is a slight little thing. Also, I don't know where I got that extra. I just getting an extra 5 spiritual energy, and I have no idea where from. Also, I'm getting hollow points, and I have no idea where from. I'm so confused, but never mind. But yeah, there's all that stuff. A thing to quickly note. Also, sword, turn off. My spiritual energy when you wear it. So if you put on, say, the Stalker Mask, it will drain 8 per bit. It's like, I think it's like 16 energy a second. I feel like the energy draining's doubled. And you put this mask on, it will drain like 80 a second. So, I mean, yeah, you're not wearing that for very long. I've got this mask, you put it on, the drain's like, say about 20 a second, because it's like 2 takes. Yeah, I swear that's like doubled in the speed from before. And yeah, okay, that's all thing. Also, if I just quickly get my energy back. If we put on our own mask, it drains like 40. It's like 40 per second, so like it's not going at double speed like the other one. But yeah, it drains like 40. It gives you a power boost, and it's a decent power boost. But honestly, like with the amount it drains, it'd be questionable whether it'd be worthwhile having it on over having another mask on. I don't know. I mean, to be fair, what you could do is you could quickly put it on so it doesn't drain energy. Or at least it doesn't get a chance to drain very much. Like, that's possibilities, I suppose. Also, it's meant to be a thing where you're not able to wear this mask and put this mask on at the same time. And, I mean, yeah, that seems to hold true. If you try to activate the mask thing and... Yeah, it just decides now you're not doing that. So, it just takes the mask off you. Really. So that's just a way of stopping you from overpowering yourself by like wearing multiple masks. But yeah, the mask feature, it's so awesome. I love it. I love the idea of it. The energy drain's a bit harsh, but I mean, I guess that can get tweaked depending on, well, you know, player feedback and stuff like that. To me, it just seems like you're gonna use so much energy that like you'd probably be better fighting without the mask power up, unless you're activating it for just a split second. I like the timer though, because that's very. Now it's going up to 11. It seems to be based off hollow points, but I'm not. How? Wait, what? Okay, I clearly don't fully understand the mask feature. That timer can apparently go above 10. I started with 10. I don't know how I started with 10, but I started with 10 in this test world. And my hollow points been going up while I've been using it for some reason. So that's interesting, but I have no idea how I'm doing it. But right, moving from the Shinigami Vibes itself, last couple of things I quickly want to show. The Quincy stuff. This glove thing to activate it and stuff. Basically it says, follow the guidebook. I believe this is hopefully still in dated, because I don't think the Quincy's got much of an update at this current point. So, got the Quincy's, Pelvic Grace, no star requirements, but obtained only by following the path. So, activate the web bow, craft the glove, activate power whilst holding glove. to get list stilts mode. So that's the thing. So okay, in that case, quickly grab the pendant net. So, oh, feck. So grab that, shoot. Remember how I was saying that the holos wouldn't be able to, like, you know, pierce your spiritual energy? Apparently that's not true with Quincy's. They actually are poisoned by holos. Luckily, once your spiritual energy goes up really high, your natural speed and jumping ability increases. So at this point, because of I'm at 1,000, I can jump really high. So quickly, down a couple of pills. There we go. Range weapons up to 15. Activate the pendant. Ratio manipulation has to be 20, right? Hold on. Easier solution, just go in creative mode. Right, so activating ratio manipulation. For whatever reason, it makes my point of view go a bit weird, and I think it's making me quicker then. So that's the thing. Yeah, so ratio manipulation up to 30. Boom, ba-doom, and activate the Quincy bow. This thing's cool. This thing does a bunch of damage. Obviously, higher your range stat, the more damage it does. Basically, with the bow, though, you just hold right-click, and it will shoot continuously. So that's the thing. Or you can rapid fire with rapid right clicks. That said, though, it will drain energy while you're doing it. So, just to quick show that. Not spectator. Survival. Fact. So, yeah. While the bow's active, it will drain energy continuously, and every arrow you shoot will also drain energy. But yeah, Quincy's, they've got range. They've got range for days. And as you can see, in terms of pure firepower, they can shoot really, really quickly if they want to. So that's also handy. Alright, so the last requirement to activate list stilts was to activate, or to build this glove. So we've now built this glove. Fantastic. Activate glove. Ba-doom. I clicked the activate thingy button, which, actually just to double check which one it was. Yeah, that one. So, the second one. The same one I use to activate the mask and stuff, not the same one you use to activate the toe. So, basically what this does, though, is it doubles your spiritual energy. Okay, yeah, then you can just let it run it naturally. While you get this thing on, it will naturally drain energy while being on. But basically, yeah, it just doubles your spiritual energy, which if you have, like, a lot of spiritual energy, especially if you took the cap off in the config, this could end up being really, really powerful, because if you're like 1,000, it can go jump to 2,000. So, that's really cool. But, yeah, so, again, our spirit's 200, activate thing, Vadoom, it's now 400. It'll drain energy over time, but, yeah, it's still really powerful and really cool looking. Dun, dun, dun. And yeah, there are a few other Quincy things we could quickly show off, but for now, we're just going to move swiftly on because I've already been recording for a very long time and we get distracted by stuff. So, yeah, let's just set faction holo. So, holos, they're also in. They're now working fully as long as you don't have a thing in that affects the rendering of them, aka I think things like Optifine and particular mods that have like animations and stuff could break the rendering. So if you show up as a human, it's because you've got another mod in that basically breaks it. By clicking the power button, it changes between a claw attack, so I'm doing 7 there, and a bite attack, which does damage as well. The bite attack is actually one where if you kill holes with it, you can eat them. And by doing that, you can gain more spiritual energy and bits and pieces like that. Cool. And I probably build up your holo points too. Holos are really cool though. If you set Bleach thingy, as you kill and eat holos, you will basically gain parts. So if I set holo color, holo parts. There are, I think, 6 parts. Yeah. So by using a command like that with 6 things in it, you can then just manipulate it to be how you want. So as you can see, I've completely changed. If I change this one over to, say, 2, they have now got claws. I change this one over. Ba-doom. I've now changed my legs. And yeah, there's a bunch of different parts available. It will tell you if you've gone too far and you need to go back and stuff, so that's the thing. And some of the parts have extra effects. But yeah, like this one. The tail here, I believe, makes it so you can swim quicker. That's cool. And this is a new addition. But not a new addition. The wings were before, they gave you slow fall. Now they're changed. Now they give you a dash flight thing. I'd argue it's a bit too quick. I'd argue it's a bit too quick, and it's something I mentioned to the maker, that you move about 100 blocks a second. Whenever you jump, there is that, yes. But, I mean, yeah, once we've got basically a glide rather than a slow fall, that will be pretty cool later on. The ability to just jump on something, you glide down, forward. Hopefully not at this speed, though. Hopefully that will get altered. Also, another thing that you can do is you can now evolve as a holo. That was a thing you couldn't do before, is you were just stuck as a holo, and that was it. I mean, being a holo was cool, that was fine. But, you can now evolve. You can now turn into a MENOS. To become a MENOS, you have to be a holo. You have to get full mutations, so aka your body has to evolve altered shape and stuff from its base form. So, currently as it is. You have to get over 200 holo kills because actually you have to eat a bunch of other holos. So obviously I'm not going to do that right now. I'm just going to cheat and quickly use the command to allow myself into MENOS. But yeah, Bleach thingy thing, set, faction, MENOS. And yeah, you become a little MENOS. You become a little MENOS. Feck, I've still got my wings on. So it still applies the boost of what you've got. So yeah, just turn it over to 2. There we go. Got rid of the wings. It still applies the boost from what you had on before. So that's a thing. But yeah, give it MENOS. Ba-doom. Which, oh my god, it's got a little skippy. The little feet of them jumping, I just thought it looked quite funny there. But yeah, there is a way you can change this as well. There it is. / set MENOS type 1. Boom. And with that, you can change your face. Because there are various MENOS types, and yeah, you can end up with a various MENOS type. So, that's cool. But, yeah, there's one, I found one that was even fucking cooler. If you keep going along them, keep going along them, keep going along them. Wrong button. Is it number 9? Here we are! You tired of this one? Fucking hell, when we get to fight this singing giant form, I cannot wait. So, yeah, basically, you can turn MENOS. From a MENOS, maybe you can turn into the form after that and then into an Arankar. But to point at that point, you're just your normal player skin. There's no extra designs or anything like that, so that's something. But, I mean, you could do it if you really want to, but I don't think there's too much going on with those, like, versions. Right now, the MENOS is interesting. But speaking of which, there's new attack. There is, if you shift and you click, well, in my case, F, but if you click, which one is it? Activate power. Yeah, there we go. You have a CERO. Now, again, I argue, the CERO might be a bit bugged, but it does launch. You don't see it launch, which is the main issue right now, is it seems to be, like, at your feet, and then it doesn't go anywhere. It's just sort of, yeah. Basically, you... Oh, yeah, I attacked that. Never mind. Wait, did I attack that? Can I hit that from here with the MENOS? Yeah, there we go. Basically, though, yeah, you've got the CERO attack now. So, that's cool. And if we... Get all the energy back. Go in survival. We can quickly see how much it costs. Ba-doom! It costs 40. Die. Also, where happened to all my energy? Fucking hell. Yeah, so, I don't know if the CERO just drained all that energy there or what. Did you drop from that? Odd. Yeah, that's the thing with the MENOS stuff. So this is all really cool. The CERO, like, assuming it can eventually fire forward so you can actually see where it goes, it'll be a lot killer. But, I mean, yeah, we've got an attack, got a ranged attack, which I don't know if any of the stats can improve it, make it stronger, but I hope so. I hope, like... I've seen, like, magic with the one that would affect it, possibly. But yeah, it's a little bit magic and stuff can make it stronger than that, but... Yeah, just a few extra new features, like the masks and stuff, the new evolution pathing, the new MENOS stuff. It's interesting. It's definitely interesting. There's also little twinges and bits and pieces forward for Bankai, but apparently that's not a fully in thing yet, from what I heard. I don't know. As in, I can't, like, there's a thing for set Bankai and stuff, and you have to get your energy up to, like, your numbers and stuff up to 1,000. That's all a thing, but yeah, I have no idea how to trigger that yet. And I don't know if it is fully in place. From what the creator said, it wasn't a full thing yet. It was just a power-up. It didn't actually do anything yet. So, Bankai's in the works, apparently, though, it seems. Or it's going to be fully in and working after the bug fixer. I don't know. But Bankai's apparently a thing that's on the horizon, so that's something to look forward to. But yes, before that, though, MENOS forms, CEROs, holification, visored mask form thing, power-ups, some other little changes and additions. Yeah, a cool little update for cool little mods. So yeah, Bleach mod 1.12.2, it's awesome. It's been awesome for a long time. And it's just added a bunch more awesome features. If you want to check it out, links down below. Thank you all very much for watching this little review. By little review, I mean it's probably a very long one because I get carried away playing Bleach. I have fun with this mod. But yeah, sorry if the video is super long. But anyway, thank you all for watching. I shall see you all next time for whatever Minecraft anime mod I end up reviewing next. Whether it's this mod again, when Bankai happens, if it happens, if it's happening. I hope it's happening. Philly, we'll see. Or whatever anime mod I end up finding next. But, oh yeah, let us know in the comments what other stuff would you like to see get added to Bleach. Also, I mean, if you find any bugs and stuff, you could let us know. Or you can, there's a Discord for the Bleach mod. You could check the mod page, go from there, Discord, and report there and stuff. I guess that's the thing, because it seems like they are looking for bugs and things so they can patch it all. But yeah, anyway, thank you for watching this little review. See you all next time for whatever I end up reviewing next. Go! Bye, everybody! Also, just want to say a quick thank you to all of the channel members for the extra support, and a special thank you and shout out to our elite members, the joining members Austin Quinsonberry, Sebastian Ramsey, Nullfinity, Alexander01, Robert Simeka, and OPMV, and our ANBU members GoldDragon, Nathaniel Prue, Foxy Ukira, Monster Q, and some dude. Thank you very much for the extra awesome support.